Okay. So hi, my name is Ipilang. I feel like I'm losing my energy because I've been redoing this video so many times. I don't want to do a lot of editing, so I'm trying very hard to get through this with one take. Let's try again. This is me trying again, legit. So I'm redoing this video because I posted a video not recently. It's not so recently. However, somebody did comment to say that there were some audio issues at the beginning of the video. So I decided, you know what, instead of me going and removing that audio, let me just try to make this as quick as possible again, for people that don't have the luxury of just going through the video again and not being discouraged by that 15 seconds. I don't know, whatever, there's some audio issues on it. So the reason that I decided to post that video was because I was on LinkedIn. I was going through, just scrolling through, and then I came across something, a bootcamp that is paid for, and there is absolutely no guarantee of work placement. So I didn't understand, why are you paying if I'm not gonna get a job, whereas there are bootcamps whereby you don't have to pay. So I thought to myself, maybe not everybody has this knowledge that you don't have to always pay for these boot camps. I've seen people going and paying and never getting placed. Okay, so I'm gonna go through. I think I've been a part of 4 boot camps. One I didn't finish, and then I finished 3. The one that I didn't finish would have to be the first one, which is the MTN one, which happens around August, July, September. It's MTN App of the Year Academy. It's a boot camp because I think the first month you go through the program, right? They teach you app development using Android Studio with Kotlin. At that time, I don't know if they changed maybe to Java or whatever, but that's what they were doing at that time. So at the end of the program, you go into a hackathon. There's some sort of award ceremony afterwards. People go in there to compete with their business ideas, obviously business ideas solutions. So yeah, that's MTN, right? Completely free. You just have to get data and log in and make sure that your hardware, your PC is very strong, your RAM, make sure everything is good, because Android Studio doesn't play. Android Studio is heavy, it doesn't play. Okay, your laptop will not work. Don't use a work laptop. It's not joke. Okay, so that's one thing that I would have to say. Make sure to prepare yourself in terms of your hardware, electricity, network or data. Make sure all of those things are okay. Second bootcamp would have to be Go Codes. I've done this introduction to cloud computing, AWS practitioner certification. It's a 3-month bootcamp, 2 months theory, and then the last month we spent it mostly preparing for the examination. Let me tell you, I actually passed it. That time was actually enough for us to get through most of the things that we needed to get through. And then afterwards, they give you a voucher. You have to say either do you have data or do you need data. They get you data, okay, for free. Okay, so that is the cloud practitioner, and I wrote it, I passed it. Moving on to the third bootcamp which would be I think I actually did this on the same month as the Moze Innovation Bootcamp. So this is the Code Tribe Bootcamp with MLab. It's Introduction to Web Fundamentals. You'll be doing HTML, CSS, and JavaScript for like 3 weeks, and then in your last week, you are given a task to go and do your profile, or is it to mimic they give you a design and then you have to develop it, something like that. It's relatively easy for me. I honestly feel like it's very easy. It's not difficult. It's not a train smash. If you are determined, you're going to be able to get through it. And then towards the end of the program, after the month, excuse me, you get invited to interviews, and then you go through your interviews. Once you're done with your interviews, you get called back to come and sign your contract. It's a relatively easy process, and it's nothing difficult at all. It's not. So make sure that you push through so that you can stand out. If you are amazing at web development and you want to get placed, you're going to get placed. Okay, because I went to the boot camp twice. I went to it last year and this year, and let me tell you, I got called to the interviews twice. Last year they called me as in like with a contract to come there. I didn't because I had a better offer. This year I had called to the interview, and I am 100% sure I would have gotten it. I'm just saying. And then yeah, completely free as well. Completely free, that one. The fourth and last bootcamp that I went to would have to be with Azure Fundamentals, Microsoft Azure Fundamentals with Mozilla Innovation. I did this for the whole month, and one thing about Mozilla Innovation is that they always have programs going. I think it's like an ongoing academy throughout the year. Even now, I'm 100% sure if you go in there, you'll find something. If maybe they're in the middle of a cohort, you'll be able to join a cohort as soon as next month. I am just speculating. Okay, I'm not really. I don't have facts. I'm not gonna edit. I don't have the facts, but that's what I see, because every now and then I see people constantly posting Mozilla Innovation. You're gonna get any certification of Microsoft Azure that you want, from fundamentals to developer to DevOps, any. You're gonna go into a full month boot camp, and you have to be unemployed, or make sure that maybe you are working from home and you can access it at any time, because they require you to be completely unemployed because it's full time, so it's for a month, completely free. You go, and then afterwards you get a voucher to write, you pass it, it's yours. They don't even, it's yours. You write, you are done, it's yours. So that's basically the 4 bootcamps that I've been a part of. I'm not gonna edit this video because I just feel like it went well, better than the last, better, absolutely. So yeah, that's about it. You don't always have to go and pay for bootcamps or information. Make sure to do your research. If you have data, do your research. Don't be lazy to go to LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, or whatever, or Twitter even, to go and do your research. Do your research, and then you're gonna find these free bootcamps. You don't always have to stuff yourself. Sorry. Yeah, you will always find something cheap, not cheap, free. It's not always like the most glamorous. And let me tell you, Nick, that the web development, I'm a software developer right now. Okay, let me tell you where they apply in my life right now. The 1-year code tribe, it gave me introduction to web development. I'm a software developer right now. I'm developing a web application. Okay, the second one would have to be the 2, Microsoft Azure and AWS Cloud Practitioner. I am also in the cloud space. Wow, would you look at that? And then the last one, which would have to be the MTN one, would have to be the Java. I mean, we're coding our backend is in Java. That counts. It gave me like an introduction, but I feel like it gave me an introduction. I know where to start, and I know what happens if I'm to use Android Studio. Like, going to these bootcamps, you will never come out with nothing. You will always come out having learned something, even if maybe it doesn't apply to whatever you're doing currently or what you want to do. It's information that is for free. You get certification. Other times you get invited to hackathons so that you can get a job. So go out there, do good. I don't know, I hope this helps you. I hope this helps you a lot. Thank you.